So I just read an article titled Activision Blizzard hit with yet another lawsuit. Activision Blizzard finds itself on the wrong end of another lawsuit as investors sue it on the grounds of falsifying statements. Okay? Now I'm going to read this little paragraph here. The rest of the article, it's a pretty small article, but the rest of it just like kind of leads up to this paragraph here, right? So here it is. The suit claims that Blizzard's leadership, specifically Activision CEO Bobby Kotick, CFO Dennis Durkin, and former CFO Spencer Newman, knowingly made misleading and false statements regarding the quality of the company. The suit claims that Blizzard knew it featured a hostile work environment for women, but it chose not to disclose this information to those who may have had an interest in investing in the company, something it's legally obligated to do. As a result, Blizzard essentially tricked investors, well, Activision Blizzard, into funding the company, fraudulently inflating its own stock value beyond what it actually is. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's been accusations from YouTubers like I think Blame Truth talked about it. I know 8 Thoughts talked about it. I mean, there's been people that have kind of accused this company of lying in another way, lying in terms of player count, lying in terms of like this weird statistical data where it says, oh, they've had the highest amount of players ever, highest amount of consumer spending ever. People have kind of speculated that they were lying about all that. And let me just ask you this. If they are willing to lie about what I just read you, do you really think they're not willing to lie about revenue, fucking player count, player retention? Do you not think they're willing to lie about that? Because I think they are. And honestly, I think Take-Two is as well. Someone that I follow on Twitter, at Videotech, his name is Ben. He reports on Rockstar, related stuff, right? He tweeted out some information from Take-Two's recent investor call saying that GTA Online had the largest number of players in net bookings since 2013. Red Dead Online had the largest number of players with the Blood Money launch since 2018's launch. GTA Online had a 78% increase of new players and recurrent consumer spending improved over 2020's fiscal quarter, which has 72%. Just yada yada yada, right? So these two companies, dude, I swear to God, it's probably worse on Activision's end, but they fucking lie about player count. They lie to fucking shareholders. And if Activision is willing to lie about what I just read you, like I said earlier, they are willing to fucking lie about the rest of the shit that keeps their company afloat. Because let me just tell you this. If you were an investor, right, and you heard that the game company that you were investing in was widely hated by just about everybody, had a system in the game that pushed everybody away, the player counts are collapsing, queue times are increasing because of it. If you heard all this and if you knew how bad the company was actually doing, you would likely sell your shares. Now, Take-Two and Activision, again, in this video's case, mainly Activision, they are basically keeping their house of cards, aka their company, afloat by lying to shareholders. But it just gets better, right? There's an article here saying Activision Blizzard is losing Overwatch sponsors after lawsuit, and it talked about T-Mobile and so on and so forth. Activision Blizzard's torture apologist executive is now blocking employees on Twitter. Update. And basically this lady right here that you're seeing in the image, she works for Activision Blizzard. She nuked her Twitter account, right? So here's a screenshot of it here. She's completely gone. She's like not even, she just nuked her fucking Twitter account. The next article I came across is Activision Blizzard claims it will set the example on how to handle harassment and discrimination, with this picture of old Bobby Boy here. Now, let's just dive into this article, okay? Because I'm just a little curious of what old Bobby Kotick has to say about the situation, okay? It reads here, Kotick made the bold statement In his opening words during the company's Q2 earnings call on Wednesday, which comes in the midst of an ongoing lawsuit accusing the company of failing to properly address reports of harassment and discrimination. I want to start, actually no, I should do it in a different voice here. I want to start by making it clear to everyone that there is no place at our company where discrimination, harassment, or unequal treatment of any kind will be tolerated. Kotick began. We appreciate the current and former employees who have come forward in the past in recent days with courage. And I want to reiterate the commitments we have made to you. Come on, dude. I can't read this anymore. Okay, so this fucking guy, he's just a massive snake, right? He'll do. Just look at this image here, man. He's scared. He's a scared little rat, knowing that his little cheese will be taken away. I mean, he's a fucking mouse. He's a fucking rat. Anyways, so look, guys, there's so many like Activision dick riders. There's so many Take-Two dick riders. I know y'all are out there, right? That will just say left and right that these games are doing amazing, they're doing great. I'm telling you from like the bottom of my fucking like intuition, the bottom of my fucking heart, I swear to God, these companies are like bold-faced lying, or they are lying through their fucking teeth. And if you want to really know how I know this, is because like, dude, go pop in fucking Modern Warfare. Go pop in Black Ops Cold War. Tell me how long it takes to find a fucking match and what region you live in. Because I live in the most populated fucking time zone in the United States, and it takes me over 5 minutes to find a fucking match on Modern Warfare. And it's always been this way, by the way. Always been this way. This company, the House of Cards is coming down. I haven't checked the share price recently of this company. Okay, so currently the stock is sitting at $81.52, but that probably is not going to last very long. Yeah, I predict it'll go just a lot lower before it gets any higher. I'll tell you that much. Okay, this stock is like way too overpriced. Its fair value is like probably $50 a share, if not less. But yeah, if you're planning on buying Activision stock, do not buy it right now. I'm just going to tell you that much right now. In fact, you shouldn't be buying this stock at all. This company is ran by a bunch of fucking just terrible fucking people, okay? But yeah, I mean, anyways, this video has just been kind of just ridiculous. I mean, I literally can't stand hearing about this company anymore, and I can't stand hearing about Take-Two because I know both of these companies just straight up lie. And one thing that should be taken away from this video right here is if you see, and like don't be surprised if you actually see this, because this is like a prediction that is like 90% going to come true eventually someday. Whether that's tomorrow, next year, next decade, it's coming, right? Both of these companies will be caught eventually of lying, right? So with the whole Take-Two situation, they were just reporting increases in player count, this and that, and both of these companies, what they basically do is they just straight up lie about their numbers with a tactic called doublespeak, and they'll say things like, we had our largest surge of new players ever. Meanwhile, the actual player count is just dwindling so quick they can't even they can't even keep track anymore, right? So your game could have like 4 players, and then bam, has 8 players, and you're telling shareholders, we had a 100% increase of new players. Oh my God, you hype it up, and you're like, holy shit, I better invest in this company. It's gonna be huge, and then like you find out when the company gets sued that the 100% increase in players was just like 4 players joining the game. So that's an example right there that I had to like put out there, because again, Take-Two said we had a 70-something% increase in new players. It's like, dude, how dead is your game if one update brings 77% increases? Like, how dead is your game, right? Your game is hella fucking dead. It is gone. You should make GTA 6. Why are you milking GTA 5? Go fuck yourself. Make more games. Stop milking GTA 5. Fuck you. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.